Did the Uber and Lyft strikes lead to driver employment in California? Let me know in the comment section down below. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for coming by. The Rideshare Hub is a place for Uber and Lyft drivers, as well as rideshare drivers and anybody interested in the gig economy to come together to learn about rideshare and gig economy and how to make more money. Wow, that was a lot. But today's video, guys, I am going over, I've been thinking there's so much going on with rideshare and gig economy in California right now, and there's some hypotheses, yes, not theories, because theories are proven hypotheses, but there are some hypotheses floating around saying that the strikes have been leading to driver employment in California. And usually I contested and said, well, it's mostly the government putting this forth, but is it really the energy sustaining from the strikes that is leading to employment in California for rideshare drivers? So I'm gonna get into that. I have some very, very crucial articles that not a lot of people have seen that I'm going to bring up in this video. But before I do, I just want to introduce myself really quickly and tell you a little bit about myself, because there have been a little bit of confusion and people thinking that I need to do a Q&A because there's a lot of let's say false hypotheses floating around about me. A couple people saying that I think a couple people made a few videos about me saying that I don't drive. Look, you're right, I'm not a full-time driver. I'm not going out driving 60-70 hours a week. I don't think that's a great lifestyle. I mean, sure, it might be fine for like a couple weeks or maybe a month or so, but I'm a part-time driver, okay? I quit my job to do rideshare and to do to work on some stuff that that the rideshare is like allowing me to pursue things that I want to do. And so I still do have a job, but I don't work a typical 9-to-5, and I don't do anything full-time right now. I'm just I just graduated from college. I'm a recent college graduate, so this is, like I said, I'm not a full-time driver, I'm just a part-time driver. I started driving to basically fix my finances because I was driving Uber and Lyft. I was working at a job and I had a bunch of credit card debt and I had a car payment, and I was like, who wants a car payment? I hate getting all my money in and then just sending it back out to the banks. And that's really all I was doing. I was just surviving. And so, I was like, I have my normal job. Let me drive rideshare as well, and to pay off these credit cards and to pay off my car. And that's what I did. So, now I don't make any more payments to any credit card companies and or to any banks for my car. It's like, come on, guys. Who wants to make payments? So that's me. That's how I started. And I drove throughout college just on the side. And now I still drive part-time, mostly just for information purposes, as well as some extra side cash, because at the end of the day, who doesn't like side cash? So yeah, if you're interested in driving, or if you're a driver yourself, consider subscribing so we can get through, so we can learn together. This channel is about making more money. But today's video, guys, I'm going over the strikes. Before I get into all of that, please give the video a big thumbs up if you want to help me support my dream of being, a part-time YouTuber. Trying to get to 100,000 subscribers here soon. So again, hit the thumbs up button. That does help me. The more subscribers we get, the better my videos can be. Because at this point I'm just pulling out my camera and talking, which, whatever, could be a little bit better. But anyway, yeah, and consider subscribing so you don't miss another video on my channel. So now let's get into it. I have. So if you guys didn't know what's going on in California right now, the California State Assembly wrote a bill called AB 5, which basically classifies gig workers as employees. So, it doesn't specifically say anything about rideshare drivers in it, but basically it makes the ABC test. It solidifies what that is. The ABC test basically it determines whether or not a worker is an employee or an independent contractor, and it's pretty hard to pass this test. But Uber basically just announced saying that drivers are not core to their business, so it's not, so drivers don't even fall under that bill. But regardless, basically what's going on is Uber and Lyft driver employment. That's it kind of looks like that's what's going on in California. So you guys have heard about these strikes, right? Did you guys remember back when Uber hit their IPO? There was a big strike. The company went a $90 billion, that's with a B, not an M, billionaire Bitcoin club. Shout out to Sam who coined that phrase. Ride-hailing drivers are planning to strike on Wednesday. Yeah, remember these huge strikes that were going on? There was like tons and tons of strikes. Look at this one. Uber and Lyft drivers are gearing up to protest low wages. There was one sign that I wanted to see. It was like, Uber makes $90 billion and drivers make $9 or something weird like that. But you guys remember those strikes? Were those strikes, you know, so many drivers out there complaining, and a lot of the signs said, you know, we don't receive any set wages, we don't receive any employment. And is that the reason why the employment is going on in California? That's honestly a great question. In my opinion, you know, rideshare drivers is not the sole focus. Well, maybe, I don't know. Rideshare drivers are included in the employment bill, but also it's for other workers too, like nail salon workers, anybody doing contract work, like construction workers. What else? Truck drivers, like semi-truck drivers, rideshare drivers, food delivery drivers, like Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Instacart, all these companies that rely on, yes, I'm gonna say it, rely on us drivers to perform their business. I mean, where would Uber be without the drivers, right? Nowhere. But at this point, Uber is basically saying that drivers are not part of their business. But I want to say, like, there's two sides of this, right? One is it's the drivers who want this. There's a bunch of drivers who want, these are mostly full-time drivers who are out there protesting and saying that they want benefits, which I don't understand. Like, I've seen this sign that says, maybe I can see it. Maybe I can find the sign. It's like, Uber and Lyft drivers don't receive any medical, yeah, here it is right here. Can I pull this up? This is the problem. This is the problem I see. Somebody's holding this sign, right? It says, Lyft Uber CEOs $45 million a year, me not enough for healthcare. Why, if you're looking for healthcare benefits, if you're looking for medical benefits, why would you sign up for a job that doesn't give you any? And then try to change that company to give you benefits. Like, you're risking your own healthcare benefits. Sign up for a job, work for a job that does provide benefits. Like, if I really want healthcare benefits, why would I sign up for a company that explicitly states that they don't provide healthcare benefits? If I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, I really want healthcare, I really want a set wage, you know, and I really want to be able to join a union, I'm gonna go sign up for a company that doesn't provide any of that. And then after driving, and then after working for them, I'm gonna complain and try to make them change so they can provide me that. It's like, that's such a roundabout way to get all those benefits. Just, if I really want all of that, oh, I really want medical benefits, I really want a set wage, I really want a right to join a union. Oh, maybe I should actually join a company that provides that, work for a company that provides that. There's something off, there's something, I don't know. I honestly think some of those people that do that are like, I don't know, maybe it's like they're hired, maybe they're government workers doing that, because maybe the government hired, I don't know, the conspiracy theory here. I think the government might have hired these people to go out and protest and put up these signs saying that, because I don't know why anybody who wants medical benefits would sign up for a company that doesn't provide it and then try to force them to change. Like, I don't know. You guys see what I'm saying, the whole tension there? If I'm wrong, let me know your thoughts. But when you comment opposing my views, I've said this before, because this is obviously political here, well, sort of. Don't like just start cussing me out, like even if you're responding to another person's comment. If you disagree with somebody, don't say, oh my gosh, you're stupid, F you, dude, you don't know anything. Comment nicely, be respectful, and actually voice your opinion. I want to hear it, but if you're gonna, I'm not going to respond to anybody who comments like, well, I guess I am now, but I'm not going to take you seriously if you do that, and nobody else is either. So be respectful, be kind, and voice your opinion. Oh my gosh, we have tons of bananas here. I gotta eat those. Those are ripening fast. Holy cow, holy mackerel. So anyways, guys, that's just my thought. Here are the articles. This is a strike that happened. This was right before Uber and Lyft's drivers strike for transparency after algorithms make it hard to understand. I mean, yeah, I didn't want to like go over the whole article. I just wanted to bring up these strikes just so you guys remember this. This was the IPO strike, and then this was the other strike. There's been a lot of strikes. So the biggest question is, did the Uber and Lyft strikes lead to AB5 and driver employment? And I think the California government, I don't know if it's for tax reasons, if they get more tax money from these companies, that I don't really know. I'm not an accountant. I always say that, so don't listen to my advice on taxes. But is it the strikes that put out this energy to the government, saying that now the government's like, oh yeah, drivers are angry, you know, let me help you guys? Or is it the government trying to do this for themselves, for tax reasons? Honestly, I think the government actually does care about people, and they just want people to receive like good wages and good medical benefits, because right now most of the country is not receiving good healthcare benefits, because most people, not most, but a good amount are just doing contract work and gig work, and so they're not going to the doctor like they should, and they're not receiving set wages. And you guys know, going to the doctor and seeking healthcare, mental health is huge. And so what happens when people aren't doing that stuff? Problems happen. So again, let me hear your thoughts down below. If you like this kind of video where I just kind of talk and share my thoughts, give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe again to help me, you know, pursue my dream of being a YouTuber. Hit subscribe, and I will talk to y'all soon. Make sure to put some plants in your house, okay? Helps with oxygen. All right, bye guys.